Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we'll be checking out the Neytiri Sixth Scale Figure by Hot Toys from Avatar: The Way of Water. The box's slipcover pops with a glossy white surface from which emerges a gorgeous color montage of Neytiri standing sentinel over the familiar nighttime world of Pandora. Removing that slipcover reveals the box itself, with even more Pandoran artwork on the back as well as a window cut into the front, allowing collectors a quick tease of the figure within. Opening the box and removing its contents reveals the Neytiri figure and a variety of character-specific accessories at rest in a pair of plastic trays. Here's absolutely everything that comes with a Neytiri figure, which you can see standing there in the center atop an environmental display base, which includes a clear acrylic stand and a waist grabber support. On the right is a quartet of swap-out hands, including 2 hands for drawing the bowstring and 2 hands for holding the weapons. Over on the left you'll spot Neytiri's ancestral Na'vi bow, her Na'vi dagger, and a pair of arrows. The Neytiri figure stands over 17 inches in overall height and features the character in her minimalist native Na'vi attire as seen in the second Avatar film. A gold beaded shirt adorns the character's blue-on-blue patterned torso, and additional ornamentation can be spotted on the right shoulder and left wrist. A dyed purple soft goods loincloth with the texture simulating that of suede drops from a beaded belt at the waist, with a decorative sheath permanently affixed to the back. The portrait features a detailed likeness to that of Neytiri in the film. The light blue skin tones are accented with a pattern of dark blue stripes and intricate white dots that are unique to her features, and an attractive tiara holds back rows of thick sculpted braids that fall to just below shoulder length. A communicator earpiece is permanently affixed to the left ear, while the communicator itself is wrapped around Neytiri's neck. The tail is made of a flexible material with an internal armature, allowing it to be articulated into whatever position you prefer. The Na'vi knife has a sheath at the back of the belt and can be simply slid into it for a firm fit, and the bow and arrows can be wielded with a swap-out hand specifically designed for that purpose. The base features some lovely decor, reminiscent of the jungles of Pandora, with its foundation painted in a blend of blues and purples, overlaid with several soft sculpted replications of Pandoran flora. Removing either of the 2 faux rocky elements from the base will expose a keyhole into which can be inserted the acrylic display stand, allowing the base to be displayed from either side. At the back of the base is a concealed USB port into which can be plugged a standard USB-C cable. Once the power has been supplied, you can flick the power switch to activate the base's light-up feature, totally setting the mood for a night on Pandora. The Neytiri figure's portrait rests on a single ball-jointed neck. It will look in all directions, as well as lean a bit to either side. The shoulders will allow the arms to elevate laterally about 90 degrees. The arms will also raise to the front about 90 degrees, and about 90 degrees to the back. The elbows will provide about 90 degrees of flex, and that same elbow joint will allow the arms to rotate. The torso will crunch to the front, extend to the rear, and lean a bit to either side. And a ratcheted joint in the torso provides a nice amount of twist. Extending the legs at the hips will maximize the range of motion there. Doing so will allow the legs to lift laterally nearly 90 degrees. They'll also kick out to the front about 90 degrees, and about 30 degrees to the rear. Single jointed knees will allow them to bend about 90 degrees. And the legs can also rotate a few degrees at the hips. The feet will rotate at the ankles, and they'll also extend a bit in every direction. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Neytiri Sixth Scale Figure by Hot Toys from Avatar: The Way of Water. For more information about this figure, or to find other Avatar-related figures from Hot Toys, follow the link below. Thank you for watching our video, and as always, don't forget to let your geek side show.